One of the Gorosei members' Devil Fruit has been revealed, or at least I think so. One Piece chapter 1094 was absolutely crazy, but before we dive deeper into all the Devil Fruit mumbo jumbo, let's quickly go over the chapter and highlight what went down. Chapter 1094 begins with chaos erupting as the pacifistas under Atlas's control turn against the Marines. Bonnie joins the fray and she showcases an ability we've never seen before called near-death experience, causing Marines to hallucinate their own deaths, which is a first since we've only ever seen her change people's ages. While she's fighting off the Marines, Bonnie finds herself facing off against two Vice Admirals, one who wields the Stick Fruit, granting her control over everything she rides. And just when it seems like Bonnie's cornered, Sanji makes a dramatic entrance, saving her just in time. And all of a sudden, Luffy, Zoro, Kizaru, Lucci, and Jinbei are all on edge because they sense the presence of someone strange. We then see this person order the pacifistas to stop attacking the Marines. And if this order is higher than Vegapunk's, then it means it can only be one from the Gorosei. We then see a magic circle with black lightning and fire appear on the ground, from which emerges none other than Saint Jaygarcia Saturn. All low-ranking Marines are told not to lay eyes on him, and we see one get killed for not following this order. And I'm not even sure how Saturn killed this guy, when all Saturn did was just stare at him intently. Amidst all the commotions of Saturn's arrival, Luffy manages to sneak up on Kizaru and hit him hard with a Conqueror Haki infused White Star gun. And we know this did some damage because you can see Kizaru say that this is bad. But with that hit, Luffy has reached his limit in Gear 5 and he falls to the ground, and you see Saturn look up to Luffy and call him Nika. We then get a sick shot of Vegapunk, Franky, Sanji, and Bonnie face to face with Saturn. And the chapter ends with Bonnie, to probably everyone's surprise, rushing towards Saturn and stabbing him in the chest. Of all the fights I envisioned happening on Egghead, I promise you Bonnie vs Saturn was not one of them. Now let's get to the man of the hour, Sir Saturn himself. Right off the bat, we can confirm that he possesses a Zone Devil Fruit, and considering his status, it's probably a mythical Zone type as well. Looking at his appearance, one thing stands out to me, and it's that smoke scarf thing around his neck, which is called a Hagomoro. And no, I don't mean this Hagomoro, I mean this. In Japanese culture, this thing is usually worn by supernatural beings like yokais, demons, gods, ascended humans, and things of that nature. But the reason I'm pointing this out is because although not confirmed, this is typically a sign of an awakened Zone Devil Fruit user. This is seen on Luffy in Gear 5, Yamato, and most recently Lucci as well. But again, considering his status and how strong he's meant to be, it's not far-fetched to assume that he is an awakened Zone. Taking a closer look at his appearance in what I can only assume to be his hybrid form, we see a few things. For one, he has 6 legs, 3 on each side, and each of these legs has a big claw at the end of it. Despite having 2 leg shorts from being a spider, he has a big old butt just like one. And lastly, he has horns. Given all of this information, I went scavenging on the internet for countless days trying to figure out what fruit this man might have. I eventually stumbled on this magnificent creature right here. What is this, you might ask? Well, it is a Ushi Oni, translating to Ox Demon. And this little fella right here matches the exact description of Saturn. 6 legs, giant claw on each appendage, big butt, and 2 horns. Quite literally a perfect match. This creature is a yokai found in the folklore of Western Japan, and they are known for their menacing and brutal nature. They typically have an ox's upper body with sharp horns and a spider-like lower body, kinda similar to Black Maria. Ushionis are notorious for enjoying the act of killing and consuming humans. Man, these guys sound evil as hell. After more digging, these creatures can have a multitude of different abilities, and here are some of them. Shapeshifting, mind control, elemental manipulation, immense physical strength, and poison-based attacks, which we all know won't work on our boy Luffy. At this point, it's a little too early to tell. Saturn could have a few of those abilities, maybe all of them, or none of them at all. But regardless of what abilities Oda decides to give him, we know it's going to be trouble. Another thing that really caught my attention in this chapter was Saturn's entrance. Emerging from a star with eerie similarities to the sigil of Baphomet, a symbol often associated with Satanism. Now, the concept of Satanism isn't new to the One Piece world. In fact, we've seen a satanic ritual pre-time skip during the Sabaody arc after Kuma teleports Brook away. He appears in the middle of a satanic ritual where he is eventually hailed as Satan. But during this scene, if you look closely at the symbol on the ground, it is nearly identical to this symbol we see inside of the Gorosei's chamber. And we know Oda doesn't draw these things for fun, so if it's there, it must have some deeper meaning. Which makes me wonder if Saturn's appearance through the star was part of his Devil Fruit ability, or if the Gorosei and Imu possess some demonic abilities that we've never seen before in the series. Saint Saturn's entrance definitely seems to support the theories that Imu and the Gorosei members possess devil-themed fruits. That's the thing I love and hate about One Piece. You might get the answer to something, but with that answer comes 30 different questions. But I'm here for it. And that's going to wrap it up for this video. All in all, a great chapter. I easily rate this a 9 out of 10. If you enjoyed this, make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this, and comment below your thoughts on the chapter. And until next time, peace.